season is halfway through. From the get-go, it was the Clippers who came out strong. Some major league offense and defense in the mix as they raced out to an 11-2 lead. Their confidence continued as they ended up leading still by a huge margin at the end of one. They survived various ups and downs in the second quarter, never really giving too much away though, and were able to roll into halftime up by 11. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
Well, Ernie, Kenny, the offense was running really well, and their shooting percentage was outstanding, and it wasn't just luck. It's because the offense never allowed the opposing defenders to get comfortable.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
Their lack of execution surprised me. You know, they had a lot of turnovers off sloppy ball handling, which goes back to the fundamentals. And I know we say it all the time, just make the simple play. And this is why. Without giving away possessions, they'd be a lot closer in this game.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Jay. He has 15 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the five for Doc Rivers. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Smith out there with Johnson, and it's Pierce in at the small forward.
And Redick is just an unbelievable three-point shooter. It's not just his volume, it's his pinpoint accuracy. By the end of last season, Redick was 40% from behind the arc for his career.
He dishes it to Smith. Pierce up top. Chicago grabs the miss. Rose with the ball. And Paul over to help. Outside Rose. Some solid D from Paul. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Kings. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Griffin's checked in for Johnson. Crawford comes in for Paul Pierce. Clutch, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Jay subbed in for Paul. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That'll be his second foul of the game. Full 24-second shot clock. Here's Rose. Smith against Gasol. Goes back up. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Gasol's got 8 points. Clippers leading by 7. Got a piece of it. Pass to Navarro. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 14 points for Clutch. Chicago has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Mirotic. From outside, off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Crawford kicks to Smith. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Snell, defended by Griffin. Snell kicks to Rose. From the wing. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Snell. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Navarro drills the three-pointer. Jay's got 18 points.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Without question, Jay displaying his...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Clippers leading by 7. Here's Navarro. He's got 14. From past the arc, and that is good. Clutch has got 17.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Marked improvement in their shooting from what we saw to start the game.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
I tell you what, they've got a nice reservation for him over on the bench if he keeps this up. 4th turnover already.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Off the pick. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Bulls trail by 12. Butler kicks to Rose. A baseline J. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 19 points for Rose.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Out to the wing. Here's Gibson. Rebound by the Clippers. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Navarro. He's got 17. Clock at 6. Outside Jordan. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Here's Rose. He's got 19. He feeds it to Gibson. Gibson the screen. Heinrich dishes to Butler. Heinrich against Griffin. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And guys, Kirk Heinrich, a steady, reliable point guard, but not last season. Something went severely wrong with his shot to the point where he suffered career-low shooting percentages from the field and from three-point.
No good on the free throw. Talking about Heinrich, the one thing you expect from him is consistency. But when he couldn't provide it last year, the team turned to a different backup point guard.
Exactly right, Kevin. Heinrich couldn't have felt good about becoming a 3rd stringer, averaging the fewest minutes per game of his career last season.
Bulls making a switch here. Noah's checked in.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
Griffin with the steal. Down low. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And that's 21 points for Clutch. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Clippers leading by 13. Crawford outside. Pass to Jordan. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 11 feet away, and Heinrich gets it to go down on the assist from Gibson. Heinrich's got 5. Clippers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And that one's good by Butler.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Good.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Now here's Rose. He's got 21. Jordan with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Crawford with the ball. He's picked up by Heinrich. Rebound by Rose. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Detroit Pistons. Here's Butler. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
The Bulls making a switch here. Brooks checked in. And so Butler nails both of them. And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season, won the Most Improved Player of the Year award, really picking up his production in his 4th season.
You know, we had seen the flashes of potential in Butler before. Last season, he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level.
Stripped it away. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Now Brooks over to the left wing. To the paint, Griffin with the steal. Back to Crawford. Dishes it to Griffin. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Clippers have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Pau Gasol is checked in for Taj Gibson. And even 3-on-3 break. Gasol's shot is good.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
A brief check now of the stats for Jordan. Coming off a terrific season. Last season chipped in 11 points per game, 15 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And he gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, you know, he's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but you can't teach size. So he's a valuable backup for this team in that regard.
And Gasol sends it back. Feeds it to Brooks. Lets the 3 fly, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crawford. Here is Rose. He's got 24. Butler kicks to Brooks. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside. You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
There's the dish to Griffin. Again, Griffin missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Crawford, no one around him. Second shot opportunity, and Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these 2 teams.
And they double up Butler. Back to Gasol. And here's Rose outside, and that one's good. Rose has got 29 in the game. 9 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Navarro. Got it up. Buried from outside. I don't know.